Tal explaining why she kicked Pete out of her room. Funny, she has no problem with it when he's delivering the Pete's drama. I forgot I kicked Pete out of my room earlier. Lol, I will former ex-boyfriend. He is my friend, yes, but my room is considered my personal space that contains many personal items and clothing, and I am usually not in my hijab in my room. It is custom in some cultures for women to be alone and without hijab with family members if they are men. We can be with all women without hijab. I know this is very different from our past friendship and how we used to live, but things are different now. I did not ask him to leave with any malicious intent at all. I am not dropping my friend from my life, but it is no longer appropriate as a married woman to have a non-related man in my private room. Pete and I can discuss things in any of the other unused rooms in the house, no biggie. And yes, that includes me staying out of his as well. See you guys soon. We That's not her culture. And up until 3 weeks ago, she was live streaming high in nothing but a bra. And even now, she's been getting high while wearing her hijab. No problems there. But Pete being in her room is a no-no, and suddenly she follows the rules. Absolute lunatic. This arc is hysterical. It really is, and so fucking cringe at the same time. Dear Lord, let her go to find this catfish, leaving the country bees. I can't wait. Forgot I kicked him out of the room. Lol. Married. What the fuck? Personal items and clothing. Let me explain. Oh my god. Stop acting so self-righteous. For fuck's sake. She is a joke. She wants to drop Pete so badly she can't wait. Yep, so much that she's lying to him because she's been plotting this behind his back for a while now. Don't be surprised if she tries to pawn Pete's off to S-Jam. I wouldn't be surprised by anything at this point. True, I don't know why I even said surprise. Wrong word, lol. I could believe that if Pete hadn't already told us that she doesn't wear the hijab off camera, so she's definitely seeing her without it to say so. I hope Pete tells her to get her own shit from downstairs next time she orders something. Remember the time she almost kissed Pete on camera while drunk? How times have changed, huh? As a married woman, she gets so much glee for saying that word when referring to herself. Why does she keep saying she is married? She's a married woman now, y'all, lol. They have this new invention called locks, Chantal. So, just leave her food by the door, Pete's. Wait, what? I thought Pete's was transitioning. Silly me. Guess that's even less acceptable considering salad is both homophobic and transphobic. She found the real gem. It was all for the camera. Allowing someone into your B room is a clear and definitive line. If she was truly practicing these principles, she would have already spooked with Pete about this, off camera, along with any other red lines. You are not married, ma'am. Does she know she isn't married yet? She's referred to Pete as family forever, until she doesn't think she needs him anymore. So it was fine when she was in his room with the hijab on. She's so one-sided. I'm willing to stand corrected. I'm certainly not an English major. Former ex-boyfriend. Former and ex mean the same thing, right? Thus, they either cancel each other out, meaning he was her ex-BF and he's once again her BF, and or she's repeating herself. Pick one, former BF or ex-BF. As a married woman, guys, I have to throw up on her. I can't handle this arc much longer. The secondhand embarrassment is nearing fatal. She keeps insisting she's married. Lol. First person she's ever kicked out of her room. So close your door, you dingus. Lock it. If you don't want it, your supposed best friend wandering in because you're a married woman. I don't like Pete's, but this is such a slap in the face to him. I felt so bad for him for the first time today. Yeah, she's married, and I won $1 million and a purple unicorn. I bet she's not married. She probably married the scammer online. She should leave the food outside the door instead and make her get up and get it. This is insane. She's insane. I'm loving it. I hope this just keeps escalating. I wish she would stop saying she's married until it's legally official for it. It sounds like she's not communicating everything to Pete, to be honest. If she was really serious about this, she would have talked to him about her new boundaries. He looked confused at the change. He only can walk in off camera. I have an unhealthy dislike for this woman, so thank you, Shenanigans, for posting the recaps. I can't stand looking at that hideous sloth. Foodie, you're not married. You're not a married woman. You're not even common law. Shut up. He used to clean her boil. Total BS. This is all for immigration purpose. Is that also why she's suddenly saying she's a married woman? So trying to fool immigration into thinking they are already married, so she thinks they will be safe from being spoken to? Bet she's got a fake marriage certificate also. I can't stand when people pick and choose the things they will follow. Chantal, I hope this blows up in your face and whoever behind it makes the biggest fool of you. She lets the whole damn world in her room, laughing my ass off. What the fuck she even talking about? Lol, and she has supposedly sleeping with married men. Only 1 month ago. Give me a complete break. I really hope she get a tell-all from Pete. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Because, she's lying about this. 2 weeks ago, she was flashing her fupa balls and ass crack to innocent viewers. Now this! What a crock of bullshit. I think she needs a hospital. Even by her usual standard, this is delusional. Psh! Bet she starts barking as soon as her phone alerts her that her slop is there. He needs to grow a pair. That shit would sit there at the door and rot before I went and fetched it for her lazy ass. No unrelated man is allowed in the same house with a woman alone, regardless of her wearing a hijab or not. She's so stupid. Also, when the fuck did she get married? Chantal's latest community post. Hi! Marhaba! Listen, I am sorry if my attitude has been defensive and crappy lately. I just want a new life, bees, and you are all invited. Please keep paying to praise me. Translation. Everyone needs to stop pointing out how fake and unbelievable the storyline is while reminding me that I'm a horrible human being who cares about no one but myself. Now shut up and give me your money for nothing. Someone is broke. Marhaba! Hashtag Foodie Beauty Insta Update. Girls got a new hijab, so we've got to take 3 selfies in it. I somehow made this more modest. Somehow? You somehow managed to put a long sleeve top on under it? Foodie has created a new thing, it seems, guys. I somehow made this dress more modest, which I am happy about because now I can still wear it. I'm just being ignorant, so please forgive me. But is it supposed to cover your eyebrows? An excellent question, and from what I've seen of actual Muslim/Middle Eastern women, no. If they aren't wearing a full face covering, I believe eyebrows are okay. I think this is part of the reason her head looks so oddly shaped. It's because her eyebrows have this horrible shape where they go up really high on the sides, so half the time they end up covered. Covering 2 of the 3 chins. Super modest. Also, that's one of her right dresses, isn't it? Lol. Yeah, not sure what dress that is exactly. Hamilton's, maybe? Her acting like she's achieved something when the same effect could be achieved with wearing a jacket/cardigan/shirt on top of it as well. Foodie really thinks dressing modestly deserves ass pats. She looks absolutely ridiculous and like she has a cone head in pic number 1. Right? Either the hijab or the filters or both have given her an alien-shaped head in that pic. Nothing to see here. She's just morphing into a creature of some form before our eyes. Ah, maybe. Salah is really a cone-headed alien and she's trying to pick up that part of his personality as well. Yes, I dig liquid. My girlfriend. Hey, as long as she's covered up, she's Khloe Kardashian. Best she's ever looked. If this is who Salah thinks he's going to see, he's in for a hell of a shock. Ooh, right? I mean, she claims he has seen everything online about her, but we all know Foodie lies, especially about stuff like that. Who took the first picture, by the way? Pete's? Well, that's what I would think, but since she's now banished men from her bedroom, she will probably say a timer, even though she never uses a timer for selfies. Where is this modesty when she visited her mortadella nipples on all of us? And managed to shave about 5 inches from either side of her body. That dress was short, so did she somehow put non-skin tight pants on underneath that dress too? I'm shocked she didn't buy some new legit modest clothing that fits her. Surely Amazon sells a 6X long sleeve dress or something. She looks beyond ridiculous. She's laying on those filters thick today. I cannot. Salah is gonna be in shock when or if they do meet. Blech. Didn't she just apologize for being an asshole earlier? What kind of weird, lonely, bored, deranged person social media stalks my husband to try and find what kind of people he followed a long time ago or before he met me? Keep trying, morons. The only reason she wrote this was so she could write, My husband. This is so cringe. Did I miss the wedding? He's not her husband. You would think she would relish, see what I did? The opportunity to call him his fiancé. I see what you did there. Pete can't even enter her room and his name is on the lease, but she's allowed to send passive aggressive kissy face emojis to thousands of internet strangers? Very modest girl. 100. His name on the lease, not hers. She grumps me out so much. Does he know they are married? Probably not. I cannot stand when people use the terms husband slash wife before they're actually married, or in this case, before they even met face to face. Yep, but you know how long they last before she needs another. I don't feel comfortable fully subscribing to forced treatment, but she's unstable. She's not okay and requires an intervention. If they actually do get married soon after she arrives and they immediately live together, I predict it won't take long for problems to pop up. We may not know what his habits are, but we know what her habits are. How about holding his breath every time she wanted a hug? Do we know if he lives in an apartment, like on the 10th floor, and the elevator is broken? I'm convinced she's only marrying him so she can say, My husband! Sad, pathetic woman. Can you imagine being so desperate to call some rando husband? Unless he's too slow about it, Pete just has to understand the new dynamic of their relationship. She is a happily married, faithful Muslim woman, and it would be unseemly to have a man in her room. Even Peace, who just bears a slight resemblance of a man. It's the middle of the night in Kuwait. Monday is a workday for Salah. He's sleeping. Tells me she's accessing his account to know people are messaging him. I smell a rat, or possibly her unwashed fupa balls. When this blows up, will she rage when we call him her ex-husband? If this shit actually happens, breaking news! Kuwait Bees is, well, it's like actually happening, like really, really soon. So I'm totally gonna need you guys. I even opened comments just for now because I miss you guys. I'm freaking out because I'm so in love with the most amazing man on the planet and possibly beyond that. But I have also fallen in love with Kuwait. What a beautiful country. I will need your support, so I invite all of you, my beezers, to the Middle East with me. Yalla! How did she manage to pack so much cringe into one paragraph? She's had a lot of practice shoving massive amounts of food into her mouth. She is a pro at packing things in, especially endless amount of food and lies. She needs their support, aka money. Or did I interpret that incorrectly? Lol. Nope, I'd say not. No, come with me and we'll toddle off and part with our cash like the good people we are. Opening her chat for the super chats. She can't get the super chat if a person cannot comment. The risk or reward ratio for me is highly favorable. Zero risk, all reward. So, yalla. Ottawa has a bunch of amazing stuff. She's never once been interested. Montreal even had more. She doesn't care. She's too lazy. Imagine the stares and whispers she's going to experience if she actually goes to Kuwait. She's already a shut in. She should be looking for a place to house herself and her animals. Is the plan to leave everything and fly to Kuwait in a couple of days? If this happens, I'm wrong. Well, we're waiting. God, I hope it happens. It'll be amazing. I want this so badly, but there's no way she will. I want Chantal to get exactly what she wants. Please go to Kuwait and get married to a man you don't even know in a country you know less than nothing about. The ensuing rage will be glorious. I don't think Foodie knows what love is. She's in love with the person she's imagined him to be. She has no idea what Kuwait or this guy will be like. She's clearly delusional and will find out the hard way that this marriage isn't what she expected. You can't marry a man you just met. She's going to change her mind at the last minute and give some made up BS excuse like the moving because she knows she will be racked over the coals. Falling in love with a dude she never met in a country she never been to. Delusional.